Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Nev from the Riot Watch, and man, we got a lot of stuff going down in Portland. We had Proud Boys showing up to do a flag waving protest. Of course, you'll remember, I think it was last week, there was a Proud Boys protest that came into Portland, and of course, they brought assault rifles, and they ended up getting kicked out. I'm going to say that Antifa won that round. But I definitely think that Antifa lost this round. This time, there were a whole lot more people, a whole lot more bikers. Even more were expected to be there. Definitely more were expected to be there. But in the end, the line was lost by Antifa. The fight was for the middle of the street. And who could be pushed back more ultimately? You call this Civil War 2. No, Civil War 3, 4? How many minor civil wars have there been in the States? Anyways, I digress. The Proud Boys have won the day by winning the middle of the road. Let's take a closer look, shall we? So they all got together. I believe it was outside of the federal building. Both sides brought riot shields. I've never seen a riot so much that had so many riot shields on both sides. Of course, there was some violence and double talk, a little bit of a scrimmage, a little bit of a fight. No guns used. I'm really proud of both sides for nobody using weapons. Lots of mace, lots of that kind of stuff, but you know Antifa's ready for mace. I think Antifa is getting immune to mace. I don't think it's working for him anymore. Did you just see that? The fight just kind of stops and the fat guy just kind of walks out from it. What just happened there? What just happened there? It's like it was all going down. And then all of a sudden, everybody just stops for a second. What happened there? What made that stop? Let's take another look at that. Why? The guy's down. They seem to be fighting pretty hard. No, I don't know. That's interesting, though. That's interesting. Everybody's got a phone. It's like going to a concert. Everybody's got a phone. You know what? That's what this is. This is just a giant concert. This is some LARPing and some fights back and forth. Of course, throwing a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is getting thrown here. Burning an American flag, I suppose. Yeah, the Patriots definitely won this round. So what's 1-1? Best 2 out of 3. Let's see who wins next weekend. Will the Patriots come back? Will the riot shields upgrade? What's going to happen tonight? Saturday night, usually things happen. Friday nights, not generally. Saturday nights, things definitely happen. Now, Villain Phoenix got a really good video of this. He was there for the whole thing. I'll link that in the description if you're interested in it. It seems to be about a 4-hour thing. It started at about lunchtime and lasted about 3 hours, after which time the Proud Boys move out of town and, of course, are once again followed back to their parking. The Antifa guys have not learned their lesson about that, and they're rude. They fight dirty, let's face it. And yeah, that's what's going on over here. I definitely think the Patriots come from outside of town, and Portland, as we all know, has always been far left. Here we see the support van going down. I think that's an Antifa individual in front of it trying to protect it as best he can, but it becomes clear he needs the GTFO. Oh, there was a person in the van. Someone was in the van as they were hitting it. That's interesting. It's too bad that stuff had to happen to the van. I don't know, it's just kind of a low blow to go after the support, but I totally understand it. I mean, it's not like BLM and Antifa fights fair at all. So they say that Antifa, BLM, they don't have an organization. They're just from the top down, or they're not from the top down. They're just whatever. They're within anarchy. So a reasonable person would have to judge them based off of the leaders that we see and the leaders that we can identify. Bringing me to the next thing, Princess. Here on the left, we have the princess of the Portland riots. She used to have yellow hair, but has recently changed it. Princess is a transvestite and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. Nothing wrong with that. Actually, it doesn't even matter. I don't even know why I brought that up. But Princess is an individual who we seen talking to that woman who was breaking down before Adam Autobot had to jump in there and try to save him. She is one of the leaders. She is basically the Raz of the situation, and she was definitely a leader in a recent event that was all about mental health for black people and organizations and stuff like that. Meanwhile, she doesn't really seem like she was there to help that red-scarfed woman that day that Adam Autobot defended her honor and got a boot in the face because of it. Where were you then? Anyways, I want to do a particular video focusing on Princess, but apparently she shaved her head because people are looking for her because of that video. She's in Washington right now. This is a Washington walk, so she took a little bit of a trip, that's for sure. You guys remember, I think it was last episode, there was a streamer I just couldn't frickin' stand. She had her head wedged so far up her butt, and she kept saying that she was pressed, but in fact all she wanted to do was video record herself like a cam hoe, and then occasionally get the camera on what the cops are doing. Yeah, it looks like her periscope got taken down, and nothing of value was lost. What happened to your stream? My account was disabled. Nothing of value was lost. Huh, they said one of the Proud Boys did pull a gun. I'm betting she was on the opposite side. Might need to find another job there, cutie. Anywho, I want to wind this down a little bit. Remember that video that we seen of a woman and her 7-year-old kid getting a Make America Great Again hat? Well, the person that stole the hat from that kid is now going to prison. Yay! This is awesome. Police have named and arrested one of the 2 Biden supporters who allegedly stole a Make America Great hat from a 7-year-old boy while punching his mother repeatedly outside the final night of the Democratic National Convention. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. That's the stuff that I like to see. Just don't be punching people in the face. Don't be messing with 7-year-old ball caps. What's that, Cat? They disabled your account? Oh, Cat, your tears, they're delicious. You know, on second thought, it was universally stupid to park this thing where they did. It's like these guys are trying to make themselves the victims by this point. It's like, what is the worst place that we could put this van? And we will put it there every night. Nothing bad will happen. Anyways, that's it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, delicious tears. I have to go in and savor these delicious tears. Anyways, have a good one, folks. Take care of each other.